Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Sturgis trip. We were just cruising into Sturgis when we saw an Indian Demo Days sign. They let you just take the keys, they pay for your gas, they just want you to go out, experience the machine, and have fun, which is pretty wild because I've considered renting these in the past.
This dude would be like, oh crap, not another one of these. Some little kid that wants to rip. Dude, we look so out of place.
My wife was happy that my bike came back a little dirty from this adventure.
Alright, let's get going. Yeah, this really does drive like nothing. Woo! Let's let her bark a little bit.
You can tell by this video that the two bikes we were on, they stuck out a little bit. But to be fair, that's the fastest bikes in the parking lot. So we had to go check out some of these new Indian big boy baggers. I'm on the Chieftain Power Max XL 250 Platinum Edition. It has freaking blind spot monitors and massage to my butt. It did my taxes.
Brother, this is like my, you know I'm hitting my midlife crisis when I'm mobbing a bagger, dude. That's all I gotta say. These things handle, this bike is beautiful. Oh, brother, welcome to the forward control lifestyle. I would do drugs. Dude, that's a 20 day.
You can see some goats right there. We saw some goats. We're like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. Like, I love Mother Nature. Let me get in this corner and feel this handling. And then little did I know that there's some boomers that just come out of nowhere. We got one bike, we got two bike, homeboys walking that thing out, got the landing gear down. So I was trying to convince my wife that I bought this Indian Chieftain because I've talked to her about the Indian bikes before and how much they cost. And my very supportive, loving wife was so kind and was excited. So maybe I should have bought an Indian Chieftain and gotten a slower, more uncomfortable bike that I couldn't ride 560 miles on in a day like we were able to on our bikes, but maybe. This is what we thought or think Sturgis was. Like, we started coming into town. Little did we know that there's like a whole bar scene, right? That we walked into. That was awesome. It's kind of like a fair, but everybody has to ride a Harley in. And then instead of calling Ubers, you just ride a Harley home slightly buzzed. But there's awesome things to just go look at in general. Like, it's a very unique experience, a very unique town. Gas Monkey Garage has a place there. There was a Hell's Angel merchandise store, which we actually ran into a Hell's Angel because they were in Kuna, Idaho, of all places. But a really nice guy. He was trying to give us some stickers for my kids. And this right here is just peak Florida bike vibes. Like, if you told me I was in Florida right now, I would believe it. Because this is how I picture every freaking person in Florida travels around. And it is important to note that we went to Sturgis. Like, there's a bunch of campgrounds. Buffalo Chip, Deadwood. I'm sure there's some other like really masculine names like Axe Handle. And by the sounds of it, that's where things get insane. But like Sturgis itself, very friendly, very nice, and there were police everywhere. Just like literally just like a fair.
Wow.
So I didn't bring any rain gear, and it started dumping buckets. Like, I had no jacket, I had no nothing. That's on me. I acknowledge that. So we were trying to wait out the storm. We were just tucked under a little cabana, and we actually got down to our last chipper, our last of our Walmart Great Value cookies. You can see that it is dumping in Sturgis. There were just chicks walking around barefoot. Here's the ST, the $2,300 ST that made it to Sturgis, because I don't want to pay $500 for a freaking hotel. They jack up all the prices for Sturgis. So I found a car wash that was being built, so it would offer us covering from the great storms. And we just went and ditched our bikes at a hotel. And then the car wash so kindly invited us in to sleep. We both brought hammocks and sleeping bags and had little air pads. And our plan was to sling it just like that. But mine didn't work. I fell at about 2 a.m. So I had to sleep up on the vulnerable area where people could see me. Justin's clearly tucked down in there. Slept pretty good, he says. It just felt good to not be getting rained on all night. Well, Justin slept there. I blew up. Look at this place. It was free. We got in pretty late, so. Pretty cool setup. Heated floors. Can you feel the heat through the floors, Justin? They're all pipes, yeah. I can.
Yeah, the radiator heat is
yeah.
it's so cozy.
Another day waking up in paradise.